our consultant class a few weeks back, I was asking about phone calls, and you said, because I asked, is anyone concerned about ever making calls, and you were saying that you didn't particularly like it, which I was quite amazed about, because I knew you'd gone to Emerald, and I know that you've been really, really successful. So how did you overcome that?
Well, I found that phone calls have been a very successful, they do reap results. So you've got to try and get over that hurdle.
Yeah.
I definitely still feel the butterflies and the, do I really have to do this type feelings.
Yeah.
So there's a few things I've put in place that have helped me with overcoming that. So one step is to tell somebody and make a plan that you're going to do it. So usually I'll make time of an evening, maybe between 7 and 8, or on a Saturday morning. I try to think when are people going to be available, and so I'll tell my husband, can you please watch the kids for an hour or a half or so while I do some calls? And he goes, sure, and he's very accommodating, very lucky husband. I'm very lucky to have him as a husband.
He's very lucky to have you.
But then, so I go lock myself in the room, and then, well, you've got to do it, don't you?
Yeah.
So second step is I like to write myself a script, because I often, second guess what I'm going to say. Am I going to lose it when I pick up the phone? So I'll write down what I think I should say, and then I often even say it out loud before I pick up the phone. So I've said it once. I know people do say the tip that call someone that you're, going to be happy to hear from you first. You can always do that.
Yeah.
So call someone who is a good customer of yours, or someone who you know is expecting your call for a demo, and then hopefully you'll feel perky enough to continue on with those ones that might scare you a bit more.
Yeah.
So that's one big tip, is writing down what you want to say. Secondly, I like to think myself, if they're going to be negative, or if they're going to turn down your offer to offer the information, what will you say next? Not just, okay, bye.
Yeah,
so what will I say next? So often I will say something like, would you like to hear about any further offers, or would you like to come off my contact list? Just so you're showing that you're not a pushy person, that you're here just because you wanted to offer them something. That I usually start with, I've got a great offer with Thermomix. Is a Thermomix still something on your future wish list? Just to let them know, I'm not here to sell you one right now, but is something that you want to save for? Is it something in your plans?
Yeah.
Just to show them that you're not here to sell them something right now.
Yeah.
Just to get a feel for where they're at. And then if they say, no, it's not really on my wish list anymore, you could say, okay, well, would you like to hear about further offers, or would you like to come off my list? Just so you can know where people are at.
Yeah.
And my last tip is to take notes of everything that you learn from the customer. So I have a big sticky note on every questionnaire, and whenever I find out about someone or make a contact with them, I make a note of that, so you know you've contacted that person, 4 times, no response, left messages, texts.
Yeah.
Or if they've said something like, I'm keen, but not right now, I'll make a note of that. So in 6 months' time, when interest rate comes back, you know that you can call them again without having to worry about what did they say last time.
Yeah.
So I keep in touch with all that. Yeah.
So I love that. I love the future on your future wish list. I think that's a really beautiful way, instead of saying on your radar. I think that's a really nice way, because I tend to say radar. But what I do love is that you have really put some stuff in place about overcoming hesitations prior to even getting on the phone. You've actually started to think things through.
Because I know it works. Phone calls work. And during our trip around Australia all of last year, I was never inactive. I sold one every month up to 4 or 5. And there was one of those times we were at a caravan park and I sold 3 just on the phone. So, it works. Not a single demo was done.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
And saying it out loud, just lastly, that is a really great thing to do, because you're right. It's like you've practiced it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gets over your nerves a bit.
And I have to say, one thing that I do remember from the other night is that you said to me, when I said, so, you have a system in place, and how did you overcome it? And, we were talking about that, and you said, I want success. I want success, and I know that to get success, you got to do the phone calls. And so it obviously has worked for you.
The rewards are huge, and you just feel so good when you reach them, and it gets easier as you go along. So once you've made a couple of calls, you're on a roll. You don't care what people say. You pick up the phone, you're happy. So you just got to get that initial, I'm doing this, set aside the time, and know what you're going to be doing and what you're offering them. Have it written down, and then you'll just start failing, and it'll be easier.
Yeah, and just one I know I've said one last thing before, and I'm doing it again. We've been at a cooking class, we're a bit tired, but I remember you saying that you do have it's an idea of what you're going to say, and you have it in your guest questionnaires.
Yeah, it's my bookmark. So
Yeah.
when depending on what the offer is, I'll change it up. But usually I just handwrite what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
With a couple of spots for pausing and their response, and just to make it all easy for yourself. And then I just have that as my bookmark, where I'm up to my phone calls. And the next Saturday, where I have time, I will continue from there.
That's awesome. Thank you so much
That's
for
okay,
tonight.
Tess, thank you.
Hannah is, as I said, we've been here at a cooking class, and just fantastic to get your hints and tips. So thank you very much,
No worries.
and
Happy telethon.
happy telethon. Thank you.